Hi everyone. So I'm having these weird thoughts. My family, they're talking about me, and they're all against me. Um, like in my mind, they're wealthy. They're very wealthy people, and my cousin Mario, he he's a millionaire now. Um, Driving a Ferrari, and I just like even my mom, they're all against me, and but in real life, when I talk to them on the phone, like they're cool with me and everything, and they don't tell me that they have money. They keep that away from me. Um, Unless something is happening to me physically and mentally, and I need to see a doctor or something. Um, but it seems like, to me, it seems like they're setting me up, and like especially like in my mind and what it's telling me, like they're setting me up, and um, they're trying to do everything they can to keep me away, and to keep me away from money, um, because for whatever reason they say that I'm the devil, um, whatever that means. Um, but in reality, obviously everyone knows I'm not the devil, and I don't mean harm to anyone. So, and like they're getting with all kinds of girls. As a matter of fact, um, like I don't want to like overdo this, but at the same time, it's just my thinking. And there was some employees that were working at the Habit Burger Grill, and I got these thoughts that they actually had taken them to use them for sex, and obviously, but they got at them like, we're gonna hang out and have fun and drink and whatever, and then while they're looking into my life and making fun of me and the way that I live and the way that I have to work so hard to earn a living. And it seems like they get like a like it's their fetish to see me suffering, and so yeah, I don't really know what to make of it. um I mean, like right now I could record for a whole hour. They could call me and act like nothing is happening. um I mean, I was driving over here and I heard a thought like, distract them, distract them. So I got a phone call, and this guy was asking me questions, um, with a 530 area code just recently, like an hour ago. And now I'm getting these thoughts like that, they're saying like, fire him, don't call him back to work, and all these things. Like, I mean, I think if someone really has something against me for my actions, then, I should have been arrested, you know, and why didn't that happen? And, like, who is behind all this, and who's, you know, um, doing it to profit and who's doing it to hide it so they could just get more knowledge or see what I'm doing, you know, because there was some investigators that were looking into my cousin Julio's life, and they're also looking into our lives. And they have all the letters that we have written. I guess they're public, so anyone could go and read them. And so I guess they've been getting information from there. So they're looking into our lives, trying to figure out as much as they can about each and one of us. You know, like, I guess everything is like printed, a copy is made of every letter. So in a way, all these people that are writing letters in a correctional facility are actually, in a way, in a way, somewhat like a poor man's patent, regardless if they, regardless, because they're going to print that letter out, make a copy of it, you know. And not to get into a lot of details, but I mean, I can, and they could technically look at a letter, research and investigate it, and then it shows the date and everything. So they could purposely try to take the invention, an idea, and patent it right there on the spot. You know, let's say that, for example. But then when they make a copy of it, it actually shows the date that it was sent, and the information that was written within it. So that's another way to see who is trying to make money off of inmates and people, and who's trying to control stuff. Because I mean, there's obviously a lot of construction work happening over here in Redding, and they're sending us to different parts of California, because I'm here in Redding, California. And you know, I don't know if it's like something that every city does, so people could travel and people could spend money on gas, therefore people make money. You know, that type of thing, you know. So, oh yeah, just send these workers out 3 hours away. They're gonna get a motel. They're gonna buy gas. So it's good for the economy all the way around. Like, I mean, who's looking into that? I mean, who's coming to Redding to work in Redding if we're going out to a different city? Follow what I'm saying? So there's that. And I don't know, there's just a lot of weird stuff going on. Like, you know, some people say that every time I travel 300 miles out, I should be getting like $40 pay. I haven't been receiving that. Who's taking that money? There's also that. And if my family is wealthy and rich, why are they keeping all that away from me? Is it because they're high in stature and popularity, and I'm just the fuck up of the family? You know, is that really the case? So am I like, because I remember my cousin, he said that one of our relatives was going to become the Pope in Mexico, and for whatever reason they were looking into our lives and we didn't get chosen for whatever reason. Now, if I'm being a fuck up for whatever reason, then why was I disregarded? You know, it's like the story of David, who later became King David, when the prophet came and said, hey, I want to see all your sons or whatever, and they said, oh, here are all my sons, but he's like, do you have another or something like that? And he's like, yeah, he's tending after the sheep or whatever. So he went out there, and he knew that it was him, because God does not look by the actions of people or whatever. He looks at the heart. And that's what, at least that's what the story said, in the Bible. That's King David. So you guys would have to go read that if you haven't read that. Which, I don't know, like, if that's the case, then I never had a family to begin with. And my life was robbed from me. And I've been played my whole life. And if that's really the case, like, I wouldn't want no harm imputed upon them at all. I mean, if the people consider incarceration, then I'll consider that as a possibility all the way, till I figure out what's really going on, and all that stuff. But other than that, I feel fine physically. I have been very, very inactive, which I believe is causing health problems, unless someone is poisoning my food and my drinks. And they're putting some type of pills in there to keep me diagnosed, and they could say that I'm under drugs and I'm crazy. And I was also thinking, like, maybe, because I remember when my mom took me to the hospital, and she was like, play dumb. I want you to play dumb and act like you can't walk or whatever. So I did, and at the end of the meeting, she said that I didn't get approved, which I was gonna say devastated, but it didn't devastate me. It kind of sucked, because I knew my mom needed money. But in back of my mind, I'm getting these thoughts like that she is getting money, and she's getting like 10,000, and she's spending it on whatever she wants. And I don't know, like, I believe there's also that. But see, we're poor, so if that was the case, I wouldn't get mad because of that reason alone. But I would get mad because she kept it away. And there's also I don't know. There's so much stuff, that my mind just tells me that's just there, But yeah, she got money, like 10,000, and she spends it all, like, on the casino and on food and the rest of the family members. And they're living good, and the house that we actually live in doesn't really belong to, or it belongs to them, but that's like the rundown version where they raised me at. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm drinking too much coffee, or I really lost my mind, or I got beat up too hard. I have no idea. So there's a lot of stuff. And I even think, like, kin's involved as well, at some degree or another, because I was special ed in school, and then out of nowhere he appeared in the neighborhood where my mom lived, and then Louis got to meet him somehow, And then I'm getting these thoughts that um, they're telling Lewis to pretend like he's crazy, but he's really not. Um, and then my cousin Karen, she acts like she doesn't own anything, but she does. She actually owns the um, house above my mom's, three houses up to the right across the street from the house that got burned a long time ago. And then like when we got arrested, thinking like maybe my mom was making it all up, like she was arrested and everyone else, just to see what I would say or how I would take it or how I would respond. I don't know. There's all these things, and then I got beat up. Did they beat me up? Did they know that I was intoxicated with alcohol and that was my moment of weakness? So they took advantage of that and beat me up. I don't know. Um, Later on, I found out that my cousin Joey had my phone, my keys, my glasses, my van, my personal belongings. I had nothing. I only had my pair of pants, my underwear, my belt, and I don't think I had shoes on, but my feet hurt, badly. And I don't know, like, I need help. Honestly, I need help. I need to go like on this special diet. I need to stop. I stopped smoking weed. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I stopped drinking alcohol. Maybe it's the coffee. Maybe I need to stay off that. I'm not sure. But it seems like maybe like the CIA is involved and they're keeping it all away from me. I even have thoughts like, like Ken's pretending to be working and then he's in the living room and then he knows because the house is all wired up with cameras. So he knows exactly when I'm about to go into the living room and he's actually watching me or something. And then there's subtitles, so that's the way that they communicate, through subtitles, or something like that. And then as well as the office room, will be the same thing because sometimes like, well, I'm not gonna say, but well, maybe I should, because then they will try not to make it too obvious now that I'm talking about it. But I guess I can. But there's also times where I'm like in the garage. Maybe that's a blind spot for them. Maybe they can't see me. Maybe they don't have a camera there. Outside of the garage. Last time I walked out and I seen Ken in the kitchen, looking out the window like if I was about to smoke a cigarette so he could tell everyone else, oh yeah, Francisco was smoking a cigarette, or whatever the situation might be. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of my Facebook posts. There's a lot of my Instagram videos and content that are wrote within each video description and title. There's a lot of information, and there's a lot, going on in my mind. But see, that's why I'm not even worried, because I feel like God is trying to do something and they're stopping it. That's what I really feel, and I believe that this is something that God wants done. And it's not about money. It's not about, if this is true, it's not about what they did to me. It's not about any of that. It's about fulfilling prophecy and doing what God wants. And since they're stopping that, it's been affecting me, obviously, and the rest of the world. It's impacting the rest of the world. And it's not it's not healthy, you know. And you know, like I'm getting these thoughts like, this is not a game, this is not a game. um, you know, like I have to take this seriously. um, you know, like I'm dying or they try to kill me, you know, that type of thing. When I got jumped, they, you know, like they're trying to kill me, they tried to kill me, and they're trying to cover it up like they didn't, because maybe there's a fund trust or something, and they're trying to take that when I die. But see, God told me that even if I did die, they wouldn't get it. So, and there's people that know about this, and see by what I mean by other, like people know about this, is that there's some people that are higher, like investigating this case or whatever, and they know that they're trying to steal it, and then they also know that they're not gonna get the money, and then they'll be very devastated, and then they'll be broke, and then something worse will happen to them or something, to my family, you know. So there's like all this stuff, you know, just going through my mind. I'm obviously stressed out. Um, so maybe it is just me, you know, maybe it's me, and I feel like, you know, like these people were stealing my money when I was doing window cleaning. I feel that strongly, and I feel like these people were making money off of me and stealing from me, and now they made like a fake identity on me, and they're still making money off of me. Um, I feel like they're communicating with my job and telling them what to do, and then there's like uh, they're all together and they're all watching me like right now, and then they start fighting over what I do and what I say and a bunch of other things, and I just don't know what to do. I try to ignore all these thoughts, you know, and then I even got a thought like um, that they're gonna burn this house down and like kill me inside of it and burn me. Um, you know, so there's all these things, and I don't know. That's why I wrote it. I recorded another video, and I was talking about how, maybe someone's watching me and they're messing with technology, and technology is not meant to be used for evil. And if they're using it for evil intentions, then therefore they're breaking the laws of the universe. You know, because yeah, it's okay to investigate, one's life as a detective or whatever, but to to wish evil upon someone is not right. And I think that they're doing that specifically to do me harm. And another example of this is, yeah, I made some bad choices, and then they want to put my ID out there so someone could, hurt me. And I've reported it to the police and I let them know. And then I get a text message saying that, um, my text messages did not go through, which is bogus. Like someone is definitely hacking me. Someone is trying to, harm me. And I just don't know what to do, and maybe, maybe I'm making all this up. I don't know no more. I'm very confused. And if I am making it up, then I need help. And I need help now, you know? And if I'm not lying, then why isn't something happening to, for me? Like, what's going on? Like, don't people care, or I don't know, am I that evil, or what is it? You know, like what is it? Maybe I am hallucinating. Maybe I did, too much drugs, to be honest, or maybe I fell too hard. Maybe I got hit too hard. Maybe I don't know. I had a lot of freaking head concussions. That's for sure. I have a big scar, right there on my forehead, right here. I got another one right here where a lamp fell on my head, and it looks like it actually dented my head. Maybe, no, I don't think so, because this side it kind of has it. But I have a big scar. See that? And that happened when I was a kid. The other one, I got jumped. I got in, or these people manipulated me to get into a gang, and I think they did it purposely so that they could use like gang enhancement and violence against me later on in the future, and so I wouldn't be able to get above in life, so I could be neglected and talked down on and spit on and you know looked with shame. And so these people, I think they set me up, the same people and the same gang or whatever, and they walked up to me and they said, "Where are you from?" And then they beat me up, and I got that scar right there in front of my forehead, with a bottle. They just cracked it on my forehead right there, you know. And then Jasmine, Little Roman's sister, helped me out, and she patched me up. I went home. I told my mom about it, and then like a year later or something, she passed away. So maybe my mom, maybe the court was right. Maybe she is in the mafia. Maybe it is mafia ties and related to the mafia or whatever. And they got her killed, and they said they blamed it on cancer. I don't know. See, there's all these things that I don't understand, and it's just all coming to me, and there's just so much that I don't know I have no idea what's going on, but this is weird, like for someone to hear voices, and whether it's from angels or demons, I have no idea, but like if my family is really looking into my life, why? Why are they looking into my life? Why are these people looking into my life? And then they're talking to me like they love me and care for me, and then but in reality they don't care nothing about me. So if that's the case, like, why are they doing all this? Are they doing it just for money? I mean, don't they know that they're gonna pass away too later on in the future, like everyone else? Like, we're not gonna live forever here on earth. We could live a long life, 100 years. The Bible says 120 is like the max, or like, after 121, then you're dead, according to the Bible. So we're not immortal beings here on earth. We're gonna end up passing away, whether it's before we're even born, an infant, a teenager, a toddler, teenager, an adult, a grandma, grandpa, I don't know, retirement, senior, that type of thing. It doesn't really matter. We're eventually all going to die. And like, why? I mean, if this is happening, why isn't no one doing nothing about it? Is it that these people are too strong and affiliated with people that like to kill? See, and that's why maybe I'm getting all these thoughts, to to do this internet stuff, and people are stopping it and saying that I'm crazy and I should go to the psych ward or whatever, because they don't want the truth coming up to the surface. They don't want that. So they're doing whatever they can to hide it. They're doing everything they can in their power to conceal it, you know? And like there's a lot of stuff like that's what I'm saying, like, I mean, am I making all this up or not? And if I'm not, why isn't nothing being, like, why isn't anything happening? Why isn't, I mean, are people protecting me? Are people trying to kill me? I have no idea. But spiritually, or in my mind, I believe so. I believe people are trying to kill me. People are tired of me. And also people want to protect me. They love me. And yeah, I make bad choices, but they still love me. You know, so there's two opposing things, you know, like people love me, some people don't. So, and it's all over money, you know, I think, but see, that's why the internet, that's why I'm like always talking about like how the poor should be, you know, given their fair rights of money and funds. You know, like we don't need a church no more. We don't need a church to give to the poor no more. We have the internet. You know, we have the internet, and the internet, with the internet, we're able to give evenly to everyone. You know, and we have fingerprints. We have our eyes fingerprint. We have IDs. We have a bunch of other methods that we could go about all this. You know, I mean, there. See, and of course, the Bible talks about how the money is the root of all evil. So of course, if this is a problem, of course it's going to be a problem, because it's the root of all evil. And if everyone starts getting their fair share, someone is not getting as much as they used to. So of course some people are going to get angry. Of course they're going to have to downsize, not upsize in life. And of course people are going to get angry over that. You know? I don't know. Like, I mean, I could probably continue and continue. But right now I'm just gonna stop this video. I'm tired. I got up like at 6 in the morning. It's like 6 in the morning. So I've been up for 24 hours. You know? I work. Yeah, I've been up for like 24 hours, 23, 22 hours. And it seems like they're doing that on purpose as well, because they know exactly when I get up. They know when I get up, and they know, you know, when I'm gonna go to work. You know, they threw that 18-hour shift on me with no breaks, no lunch, a bunch of other shit to make me quit. I don't know. It's like someone's playing tricks on me or something. And all the while I'm over here working and stuff, I'm not complaining. I'm doing it with a cheerful heart. But all the while, my family's over there watching me and placing orders on the Happy Burger Grill, so they can see me work faster and faster, and you know, to see me quit. And then they were discussing among themselves like, well, I would have quit a long time ago if I was him or whatever. And then the Happy Burger Grill, as a matter of fact, this is evidence, the Happy Burger Grill actually got a reward for selling the most burgers. 2018 when I started working. If that's not a coincidence. Um, see? So there's a lot of stuff. And then um, I believe like these people are just taking advantage of the people that I love and I come in contact with, and they're threatening them. So, prophecy won't come to pass because they're afraid or whatever. I don't know. Um, I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect and I'm Jesus. I'm not. I'm a sinner just like everyone else. And I'll be the first to admit that, and I'm sure everyone already knows that. You know what I mean? So there's nothing funny about it because he forgave you as well. And if you think you're perfect, then you're not gonna have to answer to me, and I'm not judging you at all. I'm not judging anyone. Like live your life, enjoy your life. Why do you gotta look at my life? Why do you gotta be all involved in my life? You know what I mean? Like, why? Why? Why does everyone want to be involved in my life? Why can't people just live their own life? Why do people have to hack into my life and watch my life through videos and shit? Like there's some fucking witches fucking wishing evil upon me and shit. You know? So, I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. See, there's people that are using it for good and there's people that are using it for evil. I mean, obviously, someone's using it for good, then they're like the cloud of witnesses that the Bible talks about. And that could be for anyone's life. Someone could be using it for evil to cause mayhem and hurt and pain upon another and afflictions upon another. And with today's technology, there's so much that needs to be um, looked at and researched because now with the self-drivable vehicles, I mean, that self-drivable vehicle could run into another vehicle that's not self-drivable or is self-drivable, and did someone manually control that vehicle to kill someone else or endanger someone else? There's so many possibilities. There's so many like it's like algorithms. So many statistics, so many things that so many like sequences, like on like math is infinite. So that's why the right people need to get involved, and that's why maybe I'm getting all these thoughts because um, maybe these people that are using it for evil are gonna take everything to shit. And if that's the case, then definitely God doesn't want that. Angels don't want that. And maybe I don't know, maybe I could be a little bit a part of this where I can make an impact. So if that's the case, then like why are they in control of my money if I have money? Why? Who gave them permission? I mean, if it's an organization under my name, then why can't we get new people involved? And we should, you know. I mean, the right people. And then see if I say this and the wrong people start taking action to eliminate the good people, then it's not good for anyone and for me either in the long run. And then the more that we allow evil to take over, it's going to be harder for people that are trying to do good to succeed, and vice versa. If people that are doing good take action now, it's going to be harder for the evil people to overcome them. So yes, it's a spiritual war. It's 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 all for the benefit of humanity, and we all have to live this life together, and we all have to go through life together, and we all have to love each other regardless of what anyone says or does or whatever. I think, I don't know, but um, you know, I guess we all just have to you know, start taking action in a way, and so we can see who's who and who's not who, you know, and people that know what I'm talking about know exactly what I'm talking about, and they will see it with their very eyes as it is. And people that are blinded and think it's a joke, then they're gonna be blinded they've been blinded from the very start, and they're not gonna understand what's really going on. Um, they're gonna be confused. It's like walking into a movie halfway done with all this action going on. What happened? We can't tell you. The action is live. It's happening right now as we speak, as I speak. So it's it's like on and popping type of thing. Good versus evil. Um, so I don't know. Maybe maybe all this is at a pause. Maybe there's what is that word, like negotiations or whatever that are being conducted in private, and that are highly classified or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, is someone hacking me? If someone's hacking me, who and why? I mean, there's a lot of apps. Think about it. There's a lot of apps right now, because my cousin was using one where you could hack on someone else. Now, if you're hacking into someone else's life, why are you hacking into someone else's life? And who are you really, like, who are you hacking? Then that's when maybe the app people will look into your life for hacking other people, and vice versa. See, so it it goes up like a pyramid all the way to the top, you know. So I don't know. Maybe everyone is watching each other, but they don't know what to do. Because if you look around you, there's probably a camera somewhere. Someone is watching you. Someone is being paid to watch you. And who's paying who? Is the bad people paying the people that have no idea what's going on? Or is the good people paying people and they still don't know what's going on? But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, people that know what time it is, like, you know what time it is, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And then, of course, there's the bad people that are gonna say that I'm crazy and I need whatever, all these negative things about me. Like, of course, they don't want to see anything good. They want all that approval and accomplishments and applause over on them. And maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it is a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing because the less attention that you have, the better it is for you. And these people understand that. Maybe that is the case. See, and or maybe I'm just hallucinating. Maybe I'm making all this up because I'm tired. I have no idea. But honestly, like, this is stuff that I want to do. I want to help the world. But physically, my body, like, I just want to die. Like, there's no reason to be here. I've tried and tried and tried, and I don't make it anywhere. I don't make any money, and I don't mean to discourage anyone that is working really, really, really hard and harder than me to make a difference and to make an impact and to make it in life and to get the things that you want and wish for. I hope I'm not being a discouragement into your life. All I'm saying is that, like, I know what I know and how it could impact everyone's life. Like giving the food stamps to every poor person digitally all around the world in every country with their own laws and all that stuff, because those laws are there as well, not just in our country. And then planting the trees of fruits all over the public streets and stuff, to feed everyone freely. I mean, if you're hungry, walk to the street, pick some fruit and eat. Don't die. I mean, let's bring heaven to earth, people, the right way. And of course I feel stressed out because I've been talking about all this for a very long time and nothing is happening. At least not that I see. At least not that I hear of. So of course it's going to be a discouragement to me and the way that I think. And then it feels like all the ideas that I come up with, like they're paying people behind the scenes to do them, like exactly the way I say or whatever, but they're keeping it away from me, for whatever reason. And then when I give them a new idea, when I come up with a new idea, because they know I come up with so many ideas and I'm making the money, I come up with a new idea and they're like, oh yeah, that's already out there. Like, you didn't know that? And so they quickly go and they Photoshop some stuff. They put some stuff on InDesign and they hack the whole system. So if I go search for something, because remember, they're hacking me. So if I go search for something, then those results show up as fact on the internet. But in truth, they're false because they haven't even been there. There's no prototype or anything yet. They just put up a like a mimic of what I said, a copycat of what I said, an example, or like just a digital prototype type of thing that doesn't function or work. Just, I don't know. Maybe I did lose it, but I just hope, I just hope the best, for everyone. And I love everyone, everyone, even my enemies, because God says to love your enemies. So maybe they just think a different way, like different denominations. We all believe in the same Bible, but we're all divided. And who's dividing us? Definitely not ourselves, but Satan behind the scenes. He's manipulating everyone in some form or another. So, and then my computer, my iMac has been hacked. I've been recording videos like this, and then I can't upload them on my iMac. Now, if I have a 50-minute long video, I can't upload it directly from my iPad to YouTube because I feel like someone hacked it or something, because it says the video is too long. So now I have to upload it to my iMac, and then from my iMac I have to upload it to YouTube. So, and that's what I brought up a long time ago as well. Like, Why can't I upload a 50-minute video on my iMac and not my iPad? You know, so it's weird. It's weird. It's and then also on my phone. You know, so like if YouTube really has a regulation of 10 minutes or duration of video or an hour or less or whatever it might be. I've seen some videos out there that are 10 hours long in duration, and it's like usually like relaxing music and sounds of nature and the instruments of guitar, piano, the flute, you name it, you know. So this shit got me fucked up. That's what I'm trying to say. And I mean, I don't really care no more whether people keep playing it off or not, because they can play it off all they want, because my shit's on online now, and anyone could have access to it. Anyone has access to it here and forever, as long as it's up there, as long as there is an internet, it's up there, and it's in the cloud. It's in a hard drive that's not just in one location, but in various locations, just in case people try to go and destroy it. Like you're going against an army, not against one fucking person. Like, and that army I do not command. That army God put there to control, to rebuke, and to govern. Like it's there for a purpose. That's why I don't care about myself, because I'm just like a vessel, like the disciples used to talk about, and I'm like, in a way, like a soldier that can easily be taken out, and another one be put, easily replace me. And sadly, that's the truth, but that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? So that's all I am. And I'm not no one big, I'm not strong, I'm not powerful, I'm not influential, I'm no one. So I mean, I say, let's do this for everyone, for the whole world. And if there's anyone trying to stop me, anyone that's hacking my life, then why? And why is it continuing? You know what I mean? So that's all I'm trying to say. It's like, what the fuck do they want? I mean, what is it that they fucking want? They have money, they have riches, they have whatever they want, they have whatever their hearts desire, whatever the fuck. And then they want to look into my life like I'm fucking, fucking Superman or Batman that came from fucking heaven, fucking Megamind and the other guy that people, I forgot his name, but the good guy, I mean, they both came from heaven, right? I mean, I'm nobody special, people. I'm just like in my bathtub chilling. I'm nobody special. I'm just me. I'm not a fucking celebrity. I'm not fucking Pretty Boy Floyd. I'm nobody special. And as a matter of fact, my health is failing me. I've been very inactive for over a year or two or longer. I just don't have any money. I've been working, but the thought of me acquiring the money that I need to get ahead in life is just stressing me out further. So I post all these videos up without money because I don't need money. Like, I just need peace of mind and I need all my needs met. That's it. And that's not much. It's just food, somewhere to sleep, you know, a little bit of pussy here and there. That's it. That's all a man fucking wants. You know what I mean? Like, what else do you fucking want? Isn't that what you want? Whether you're male or female, you know? I mean, we all want those needs, right? So, why is that taken from me? You know what I mean? Like, who's in charge here? I mean, who the fuck is charging me $20 for a fucking suit when I only pay $1 for a motherfucking suit or less? Making fucking substantial, lucrative fucking fraud money on the side. You know? That's theft. That's fucking unworthiness. That's not loyalty to no one. So, I don't know, people, but this is what has been coming to my mind. But I'm okay. It's not like I'm gonna go commit suicide because there's no way to like just disintegrate myself. But if I was able to, I would. Honestly, I would. Like if I had a fucking, you know, like a barrel of fucking grenades, and I could blow them up all at once with me in it, then I would do it. But I don't. You know. But I'm not trying to hurt myself or other people. Other than that, you know, because I thought about suicide. Like Tupac said, I contemplated that shit. I have. Like, I thought, well, maybe I could, you know, run my vehicle into a tree. But then what if I feel pain? You know, what if I suffer? What if I jump down a cliff? But then my body doesn't get squished enough, like when you step on a cockroach. You know how it gets completely flat? Like what if I just like what if my head just like gets fractured, but then I get paralyzed, but then I can still see and think. Then I'm there stuck until all the worms and whatever else fucking eats me alive. Like someone in a fucking casket, slowly decomposing with no animals and no insects to fucking eat them, but fucking fungus for years and years and years while everyone else is living their fucking life. Like, fuck that. Fucking cremate me, please. Cremate my fucking ass, please. Because I don't want to fucking suffer like that. I thought about animals eating me. That would be great. Go to the forest. All the fucking animals are fucking taken out by hunters. That is ridiculous. Now, you know, like, I can't even trust an animal to eat me. So I thought about like maybe putting myself in a restroom and then getting a shotgun or something, and then, you know, put like 10 dogs inside the restroom, and then shoot myself, and then eventually they're gonna get fucking hungry. So if I'm still alive when I shoot myself and I wake up with my fucking brains all splattered or whatever, I don't know, then eventually they'll eat me. You know, these are the thoughts through my mind. And, you know, maybe there won't be no pain and suffering, you know, if they eat me, you know, because eventually they're gonna get so hungry that they'll eat every single part of me, and then eventually themselves, until there's just one or even two just injured, and then they starve to death, and then they get the fate that I had coming or whatever, you know? Like, if the dogs weren't there, then I would suffer and slowly decompose. Like the two dogs remaining out of the 10, that type of scenario. You know what I mean? So, there's nowhere. I thought about all this. I don't have enough money to do this. There's nowhere where I could go. And then, I mean, these people could throw me in prison, and then anything could happen to me in there. I could die, and then they bury me, you know, they bury me, and then, like I explained, just fungus eating me alive till I fucking decompose all the way completely. And this is not a joke. This is happening real life. I have fucking spiders, and I put crickets in there, I put worms in there, and there's nothing that could eat them. And then fungus grew out of them, and they're slowly decomposing. I mean, people don't think that far, do they? People that work at the morgue and shit, they probably think about this shit all the time. You motherfuckers that are out there living your life every single day, not giving a fuck, but just having a good time. You will be surprised when you fucking get in that car accident, or when your house burns up, or and you fucking burn to fucking death, and you're like right here in the fucking tub, and you have nowhere to fucking go. You have nowhere to go. That room, all that over there is completely engulfed. This shit is fucking super hot. This water is bubbling. Your skin is bubbling. It's melting. There's nowhere where you could go, and anything you fucking touch is just so hot that you're moving around. Like if someone were to throw your body in a skillet on a small scale, yourself. And that's just the one example. I mean, there's so many other possibilities. You know, houses fall on people, buildings fall on people, objects fall on people. Imagine people that are encaved. I mean, I thought about this with 9/11. You know, imagine you're in like this room and you can't get out. There's no door. You're injured. You're gonna starve to death. You know. Oh, and there's no one that's going to be able to help you, and you can laugh all you fucking want. All your little buddies around you, they can't fucking help you. You guys could laugh and have a good time right now, but when that shit comes, it's gonna come. And I guess when it comes, it comes. And you can't, it's out of your control. But that's just the reality of it. And it's a trip. It's a trip because it's going to happen to all of us. You know, and of course, everyone hopes for the resurrection. So, you know, you won't die or whatever. But, you know, God is outside of our time. He's not inside of our time. And I believe we're all going to die, and the next generation after next generation after next generation after next generation after that, so on, so on, so on. It's gonna happen. Just like the 1900s all the way to the 2000 century. It's gonna go all the way to the 30th century with all of us gone. That's generations to come. You know? So, yeah. I mean, you could think I'm acting like whoever the fuck you think I'm acting, bitch. You know? You could think whatever you want. See what I'm talking about? Like, there's a lot of demons just attacking me. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. So, I'm just gonna end this video here and pretend like everything's cool. You know? While these motherfuckers manipulate me further. Fuck it, right? It's my destiny. Just like you have your own destiny. Just like I have my own life to live. Just like you have your own life to live. Etc. 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 Motherfucker, you think I don't want fucking children? You think I don't want fucking a wife and children or girls by my side? Of course I fucking do. But I don't have fucking money to support that shit. So keep your motherfucking comments to yourself. Don't you have a fucking wife after all? All you motherfuckers. So, hush, hush. Because if you don't, it's only going to affect your relationship with your spouse. It's simple as that. No one is acting here. It's like, I'm not even acting. At all. I'm just saying it how it is. Why can't people just get that through their fucking thick skulls? Like, what the fuck do you need, bitch? Saying, like, fuck. See, like, I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers want looking in my life. Like, don't you have money? Don't you like the fucking Bahamas? Don't you like fucking Hawaii? Don't you like fucking Florida? Don't you like traveling? Go to the fucking moon, bitch. You got the money for that shit anyway. And I'm not saying you haven't gone. But fuck. It's like water and oil. It's like God and fucking Satan. They just don't fucking mix. So, move on. Gone. And I'm not talking just to one person. I'm talking to the whole motherfucking world. You know what I mean? So, keep your comments to yourself. Don't speculate shit. Don't say fucking ooh that or ooh he this or he meant this or he meant that. No, fuck you. I meant what I meant and I said what I said. For whatever reason. Whatever. Fuck. How complicated is that shit? Like, I don't know what the fuck's happening no more. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's forget about all this, you know? Just pretend I never said any of this and you know, it's getting close to breakfast time. And then lunchtime. And then maybe this and maybe that. And then dinner. You know, just live your life. Because life is not long. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your food and what you drink. Whatever that might be, I don't care. Just be happy, people. Be happy for the life that God gave you. don't try to do anything else but that, you know? Just live your own life. Be happy for everything that you have, even if it's a little bit or a lot. Whether you feel happy or sad, you know, just be happy. Be happy, everyone. Like Bob Marley said, be happy. You know, just be happy. Do whatever makes you happy. Do whatever the fuck makes you happy. You know, whatever that might be. Whatever turns you on. Whatever food you want to eat. Do that. Don't go after what fucking Pedro over here wants. Or whatever the fuck. You know? Like, enjoy your own shit. Live your own fucking life. You know? Because we're not always gonna be there to fucking protect people. We're not always gonna be there to fucking voice our motherfucking opinions. You know what I mean? We're not always gonna be there for that shit. And that's the reason why I fucking came up with all this fucking internet bullshit and everyone getting their rights equally, because everyone should be treated equally. Because, you know, fucking 100 years could pass from now, from this moment, 100 years later, and the tables could be turned around. Donald Trump's fucking children and whoever else is rich right now, their children could be in the future poor, and whoever's poor right now could end up being rich, or whatever. So, you know, think about your own family. You know, think about people in the future. You know, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, there's you know, I don't know. Like, I'm not thinking about this shit myself. You know, like, you guys know that shit. I'm not fucking that smart. I'm not a fucking genius. I'm nobody special. You know, I'm just saying this shit as it fucking comes to my fucking mind, honestly. I'm just fucking talking in fucking thin air. You know, and I just happen to be holding this fucking thing that records me, and everyone fucking in the world could see it. You know, they fucking find my YouTube channel, or fucking, I don't know if I'm fucking live streaming. Like, I don't give a fuck what the fuck it is. I could give a fuck less. I could care less, honestly. You know, but I do care about everyone. And like Eminem said, it's all political. Because he said, how can he raise a little fucking girl? See, and it's all political. Like, why the fuck can't they fucking grow fucking fruit trees all over the fucking, you know, streets when they're fucking watering grass and fucking piece of shit trees that don't produce no fruit? You know, when God said multiply and produce, be fruitful, not just in fucking the human species, and we're killing off everything that fucking is living and crawling except ourselves. Later on, we're gonna be cannibals, fucking eating each other. Like, grow some fucking trees. That way, people will stop. You know, shit could get leveled out. You know, whoever wants to eat meat could eat meat. Whoever wants to eat fucking fruits and vegetables could eat fruits and fucking vegetables. You know, raise the fucking prices on meat. I don't fucking know. Fuck. You know, but I mean, I don't fucking know no more. I mean, motherfuckers are just thinking about themselves and shit. Like, how the fuck are we ever gonna get out of this fucking hellhole fucking Earth and outside of fucking Mars if we haven't really reached there? And if we are there, well, fuck, when the fuck are we ever gonna get out of that motherfucker? Going at this fucking rate and this fucking speed, and everyone fucking hating and whatever the fuck. Like, let's fucking make some fruit. Send it to fucking Mars. You know, everyone has to eat. We're all a family. You know, in one form or another, we all originated from Adam and Eve, whether we fucking like it or not. Whether we're fucking racist or not. Whether some are fucking richer than others or not. Whether you have a fucking better spacecraft than others or not. Whether you bought some fucking, you know, astonishing rock finding fucking lunar land on fucking the Earth moon and the motherfucking Mars moons. Mars lunars. Plural, because there's two, motherfucker, right? Bitch. You know what I'm talking about? See, so don't make me lose you, bitch. Is this shit just fucking 1 year out the other? That was a bullet, bitch. That wasn't my motherfucking words. That's for taking that shit lightly or some shit. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't fucking know no more. Like other people, they say over the head, whatever the fuck that means. Like, am I talking to myself? Or is someone fucking hearing me? Or do I need to fucking not cuss and just say golly fucking Christian words so people won't be scratching their fucking ears like a motherfucking dog and a motherfucking cat? Because the Bible says in the last days there's gonna be motherfuckers with itchy ears and shit. Like, fuck whatever the fuck this fool says. But yeah, take whatever this motherfucking fool says and we word it. Hey, look at Mrs. Celebrity over here with this fucking new astonishing revelations and wisdom from God and whatever the fuck else. Like, yeah, and what the fuck? Anyone could copy anyone. You could find any motherfucking book on the market right now and copy it just the same and reword it in your own fucking words and publish that shit. There's no one stopping you from doing that. You know, it's time we do some new shit. You know, it's time to fucking reface the fucking planet, not motherfucking what is that? They say something about the wheel, rebuilding the wheel, or some shit. Like, no, motherfucker. Don't just fucking create the wheel. Don't just put rubber outside of the wheel. Don't just put bolts to fucking connect it to a motherfucking shaft. Like, think about some new shit. Like my idea that came to my mind. Detaching the motherfucking rim. So you can fucking exchange the fucking tire wherever the fuck you're at. Motherfucker, you have a problem with doubts coming to your mind. Whoa, the tire can't fit in my car. Ugh. Well, there's fucking AAA. Fucking call any company. I'm sure they'll fucking deliver for a fee. They'll deliver right there wherever the fuck you're at. The AAA could fucking bring it to you. What type of tire do you need? Okay, yeah, we're there. Boom. They get there in less than 30 minutes. You know, fucking your brand new tire. Not even a motherfucking, you know, piece of shit fucking whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Like, you motherfuckers do not want to hear me motherfucking run my motherfucking mouth because I could run this motherfucker to my motherfucking grave. So I just choose to shut the fuck up. Because no one wants to hear a fucking nagging ass bitch, complainer. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to hear that shit. Who wants to hear that shit? Fuck. Go eat some ice cream instead. Go jack off. Go masturbate. Go fucking finger yourself. Whoa, this kind of feels good. Anyways, gotta go. I'm just joking, people. But, no, really, man. I'm not joking. Ladies, you know, bitches, ladies, whatever else is out there. It could go on and on and on, I'm telling you. I just wish God would just come and annihilate me. Just gone. I hate this fucking life. But yeah, I love it. Because there's so much fucking mysteries and shit that I don't understand. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's not a good thing. Maybe I'm the richest motherfucker in the world and motherfuckers are trying to keep that shit away from me. And that's the case. What the fuck? When the fuck did you ever see a movie like that? Fucking motherfucking bitches. Who's fucking eating my fucking steak? Who's eating my motherfucking shrimp? Who's eating my fucking pussy? Motherfucker. Back up, homie. Fuck. You know motherfuckers are hating right now. Big time. They don't know what the fuck to say. They don't know what the fuck to do. They just want to kick you bitches out and repeat the fucking cycle. Because that's all they're good for. To their fucking dying fucking day. Because they don't really give a fuck about anyone but themselves. Because in all reality, they're just gods in the flesh with my money. That a bitch. And all my ladies are over there dancing, not getting no tips. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. My lady should be taken care of all the way. So, you pimps out there, take care of them hoes. Because you're not the only one that loves them. We all love them. We all love them. Doesn't matter who they are, what fucking shape they are, what the fuck they're fucking labeled, what the fuck their name is, what gender they are. Wait, what? Wait, did I just go there? Well, for some motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck, right? So, there you have it. Doesn't fucking matter. You know? So, I love all my hoes. Big kisses to all my hoes. To all my ladies. To everyone. I love everyone. I don't discriminate. You know, that's the great thing about life. You could discriminate if you fucking want. You could hate if you want. Or you don't have to. That's the great thing. Like, we all have the fucking freedom to be nagging and bitching and or not. Or just be humble, chill, be prideful, fuck it, whatever you want. No one's stopping you, bitch. No one's stopping you, motherfucker. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Ain't no one fucking saying shit. Ain't no one fucking trying to stop you. Like, live your life. What the fuck is stopping you from jacking off? What the fuck is stopping you from masturbating? What the fuck is stopping you from fucking fingering yourself or your friend or whoever the fuck you want? You know? Like, what the fuck? Like, just get the fuck off my shit. Like, fuck. And you know what? Like, I mean, if I'm not fucking tripping, like, I want my fucking money. Or I want whatever the fuck I want. Or whatever I say on command. Who wouldn't? Right? So, yeah. Yep. Sorry to break it down, but I mean, someone has to go all gangster on you fools. Because everyone's going fucking gay and shit and fucking lesbo. And everyone loves it though. I mean, I learned that from my fucking friend Steve. Going gangster on these fools. Because he's a security guard. And he was like, you know what? Some of these guys were tripping. They were fucking intoxicated, whatever. And then one day, fucking, I just had to go all gangster on them. Fuck, imagine that. I would hate to see his face on that motherfucking day. I would jump behind the fucking bartender's fucking stall shit, whatever the fuck the table thing, you know? Just hide back there, like, oh shit. It's popping out there. Shh. But, anyway, gotta go. Like I said, I could continue forever. I don't have to stop. I mean, I think if I could get paid just to do this all day long, then I would do it. And, you know, I guess that's more money for me. Added on top of my riches and fame and whatever the fuck. Or the lack thereof. Or more money for you. More cut money for you. Right, bitch? I know you didn't fucking blink. Fuck. Think you fucking caught us? Oh, fuck. I think you did. Yeah, motherfuckers. I fucking did. I caught myself. I caught everyone. I caught Lucifer. I caught fucking God. I caught everything. And I don't give a fuck no more. How about that? Huh? So, yep. Anyways, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm already like in space, in a spaceship, cruising, chilling with Jesus. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's in the bottom stairs sleeping like he was with the disciples and shit. I'm not gonna wake him up. The ship ain't going nowhere. There's no waves. There's no motherfucking storm. You feel me, pig? Feel me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, keep wasting resources, valuable resources for nothing. Just to drive around Earth for nothing. Just to come back to point fucking A where you fucking started. And just do, I fucking did this, I did that, and whatever. I could have fucking watched that shit on a motherfucking Netflix fucking movie. And it saved me all the fucking stress. Fuck. Just tell me about it. Bunch of bullshit. I'm telling you.